To another story here now, where a motorcyclist who collided with a cow in Clarendon on Tuesday has since succumbed to his injuries. The incident that left at least 2 others injured saw the cow losing its life in the tragedy, raising continued concerns among locals for farmers to adequately secure their animals to prevent further carnage.
Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, NRSC, Dr. Lucian Jones, says the man who suffered serious injuries after slamming into a cow in Maypen, Clarendon this week has died.
Last night it was carried in the news media that a young man had been severely injured when he crashed into a cow while riding a bike just outside of Maypen on Tuesday night. I cannot confirm that this young man has died, and it brings to the number of persons who have died on motorcycles in this country, the figure to 100, which is 11 less than last year, but far too many for a small country like ours.
Dr. Jones notes the hazards posed by cattle and other stray animals on the nation's roadways as another example of why authorities must move with alacrity to stem the carnage.
Some drivers have died in our country over the last couple of years, crashing into cows traveling on the roads. We have spoken about it before. The municipal corporations have responded. There have been calls for action to be taken against the owners of these animals. And yet again, we have another person dying on the road because cows are straying. Not just one. Several were seen on those roads. So we need to find a way to deal with this menace once and for all in this country.
The NRSC Vice Chairman is calling for greater enforcement of the road laws ahead of the upcoming holiday weekend and the fast approaching and often deadly Christmas commuting period.
Do not drink and drive. Make sure you have a designated driver over this weekend, the holiday weekend, between now and Monday night. The same thing goes to be planning for the Christmas parties. We have to be eternally vigilant that the drinking of alcohol does not cause another surge in the number of people who are dying on our roads and bring us back over to 400. This is what happened last year when 425 people died. We really have to put a stop to this.
While sharing the latest road death data for 2024, he's prescribing Jamaicans play their individual parts to save lives on the roadways.
So far for this year, 299 people have died, 21 in October, which is more than one a day. And ominously, there were 16 days during the year so far when 4 or more people died, which is why we are worried that if this continues, we may exceed the number of people who died last year if we're not careful.
Angela Melville for CVM News.